What up, my beautiful people? It is your girl, Princess Jathiyah, here with Split and another message. S.P.L.I.T. Spiritual, positive, loving individuals together. And I and I'm glad to have you here with me. All right, my beautiful people. This here is going to be a general reading for Virgo. What up, Virgo? What's going on, Virgo? My goodness. But you know what? Don't worry about it. Every time ain't gotta be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Every time I didn't really get resistance. I got more so like sometimes it's just there's gonna be disruption, 44 on the clock. Sometimes you're not gonna always get it right, Virgo. And we know that, right? Okay, so the planetary alignment for Virgo, the wheel, I'm sorry, Fortuna, I believe that's the planetary alignment. Um, It is the wheel of fortune that spins. What goes up comes down. Or what is up goes down, and what is down goes up. So it's just like life. You know what I'm saying? What happens? Wherever you at on that wheel, okay? And then we have here panacea, I believe that's how you pronounce it, panacea. And then remedies with an ethical approach, solutions, cures, answers, but with a moral question, right? You have an answer to something, but you might want to be like, oh, should I do this? You know what I'm saying? Because it might not be good, all that energy. And then we have here Persipina, I believe, women who work as a go-between, negotiation, compromise. So it could be you could be the woman, or there could be a woman that is working for you as a go-between, or somebody that you want to compromise with, or something like that. And then we have South Node. So Virgo is in all of these planetary alignments. Okay, when Virgo is in their South Node, it's all about perfectionism, overanalyzing, control, trying to fix other people, you know what I'm saying? So the angel number that we got, it was connected to the South Node because it said something about the twin flame number. For me, twin flame, it just means everybody believes different, but twin flame means that somebody comes up into your life and they resemble you so well, and you're supposed to learn from that person, and that's why you feel so connected to them, because it's a journey of us learning from each other, and we keep trying to test each other, stuff like that. So the twin flame angel number 9239, spiritual message is a sign that you need to be energetic in taking chances that come into your life. There is no time for you to be lazy. Time is money, and putting your time to good use will bring you wealth. Learn from others about how they take calculated risks. So, it is true. With Virgos, like when we're in our South Node, we spend so much time over analyzing things that we waste time. 322 on the clock. So, but the overall angel number of 9239, it's time for you to turn your gifts into money. Your talents and skills can pay you well if you know how to use them. Your guardian angels want you to be dynamic. The manifestation of 9239 twin flame everywhere indicates that sitting on your gifts and talents is now a thing of the past. That's quoted by Laura Smith, okay? So, 9239 sign also reveals that you can be a master planner in your life. Take control of your life, understand what is beneficial for you and what is not. You should not settle for mediocrity, mediocrity in your life. Okay. So, all that was quoted from Laura Smith, Angel Numbers. Okay. So, we've placed our four sections down here. Can you see them? Can you see them? See, perfectionism at its worst. Look what y'all doing, Virgo. Look what y'all doing. Anyway, and you waste time when really just get the message out, right? So we have the four of wands at the back of the deck here, and then we have the judgment card in the reverse, okay? Some people feel like they're not using good judgment, or that they're not going to make the right choice, or that they're not going to get some sort of second chance because they feel like they missed out on the opportunity or something like that. So let me see. Yeah, somebody was able to avoid some sort of tragedy though. 457, because in the previous spread I was, it said it was making it seem like Virgo could have focused on all of the bad stuff and the betrayals and all of that stuff that had happened. Um, but some Virgos made a choice, because remember, it's the wheel. We're talking about whoever is was on the bottom is on the top, and is coming on the top, and whoever's on the top becomes at the bottom. So, but you know where you are on the spectrum of the wheel. So, but then Virgo decided to focus on being more responsible, being practical, being, available, taking care of themselves, their physical appearance, and then just being more compassionate towards themselves instead of just focusing on all of the issues, right? Um, and so that's what it created this four of wands, because there was always an imbalance and somebody created a balance. um with the judgment, it's like there are people that may feel guilty because Virgo has become this person. 5:57 on the clock. All right, so with the first card here, we have the Fool. Okay. uh, the Fool definitely talks about, taking chances, stepping out on faith, or just being alone too. I get alone by yourself, all by myself. I don't want to be something like that. By myself. Six of Wands, but it was because somebody just said, you know what, 6:27 on the clock, I could just do it alone. It's fine. Look, I need to be by myself. Okay, I need to, yeah, because we got the Devil here with the Page of Cups. Whatever addiction that Virgo had, or that you had, Virgo, this could be you, someone else. Whatever addiction that you were dealing with, it's being healed, because it was blocking some sort of like creative energy. Okay, so for the second section here, I hope that didn't stop you. Hold on one second, my beautiful people. I gotta make sure it still keep going. So we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Ooh, I love that. So the betrayals that people put you through, you caught every last one of them. It's something about Virgo catching them. And then Eight of Cups, walking away from it. Like, hey, and I was still able to balance. I was still able to figure things out. That's what I get. All right. With the Seven of Swords in the reverse being here. Let's see. Yeah, Temperance card with the Five of Wands. You still, so it's almost like I said, it's like with people trying to compete with you with the betrayals, Three of Swords, you still was this angel. 737, like keeping some sort of balance, some sort of like patience. You were patient with yourself. You were patient with the situation. And look, the Wheel of Fortune is at the bottom of the deck now. Now the wheel is turning in your favor now, Virgo. Yeah, Two of Swords, having to make certain difficult choices though, because yeah, you had to make difficult choices in order for this to happen. And so good news is here. So within the third section here though, the World card in reverse, when it comes to your decision, somebody doesn't want you to make a real full on like straight up decision to do something. Like someone, because somebody doesn't want you to complete when it comes to some sort of reconciliation. Somebody wants you to reconcile, or negative energy wants you to reconcile with this whole betrayal energy. They don't want you to make the decision to stay focused on what you can control, which is yourself, which is you. Okay, what's the World card in reverse? Can I get that again? Okay, yeah, Six of Pentacles, because they want you to be abused by other people around you, like for people to take your kindness for weakness. And look what this, the last section with the Queen of Swords right here. I love this. I love this. Queen of Swords, you know how the Queen of Swords is she puts her foot down, or he puts their foot down. You know what I'm saying? They're very independent in their thinking, supportive. But at the end of the day, they're like, yo, if you cross that line, I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing with the King of Pentacles at the bottom. If it ain't about money, baby, it ain't about nothing. Kind of energy. 9:07 on the clock. Not really, y'all. We got to, spiritually. But this is could also be happening in the spirit, okay? Somebody is jealous of your forward movement. And so you're going to have to actually put your foot down. Um, it says the truth is Virgo could have focused on all the bad things that happened to them, but you decided to focus on what you could control, becoming more responsible with your life and coming up with answers to your issues with the help of God and your guides is what really turned things around for you. Okay, so practicality, taking care of yourself, being reliable and compassionate towards others really makes a difference, my beautiful people. So wherever you are, if this resonated with you, remember, continue to trust yourself, trust the Lord, and everything is going to continue to work out just fine. I thank you so much for watching. I love you. Bye.